Hey guys, GrizzlyMadaams here, back again with the Ruby Nuzlocke challenge. Just showing you off what I did while grinding. Brought the Squirtle up to level 8 from level 2, and got him Bubble and the almighty Tail Whip. The early goings in Pokemon is usually pretty boring. You're always playing like really terrible Pokemon. There's always like 60 million Pidgeys or whatever, and but this is me failing. Going up here, I completely forgot where I was going. But basically, I catch Phanpy in this video, which is pretty cool because Phanpy's awesome. His move pool is really terrible. I didn't know that until I looked it up. But he doesn't get a ground move until like level 40 or something. So I guess I'll probably have to teach him Dig or something to that effect. So that's pretty nifty. Playing a Zigzagoon with my Squirtle. I think Tackle actually has a higher base power because Bubble's only like 20 power or something. I think it's 20. And Tackle's like 35. So actually with Stab it's weaker. But just wanted to use it. It looks cool. It takes a long time. The animation's pretty long though. But what can you do? That's what they give me. I'll be leveling up Phanpy off screen after I catch it, just so I can get it up to around the same level as Clementine. Yeah. I think this is where we fight it. I think this is what I'm doing. It's kind of laggy, but yeah. Other than that, I can't wait to get to the first gem. I should get to the first gem in the next gameplay. Right now, I'm just trying to figure everything out as far as how to record all this and keep it decent. This is a long commentary. It's 15 minutes ish. And I really don't have anything to talk about other than the gameplay, so I might figure something out for the next video, so it's not just talking about the gameplay, even though that's kind of the reason I'm doing this. I try to catch this Phanpy with Premier Ball because it's prettier. Doesn't work out whatsoever. And he odor sleuths me like he doesn't know I'm a Squirtle. It's pretty cool. I enjoy. I had never seen a Squirtle in Ruby. I've never seen the sprite for it because I never really played. The sprites were actually kind of good in this game for being a Game Boy Advance game. They're pretty swell looking, nice shading and all that jazz. And this Phanpy doesn't want to go quietly, so it's going to take a minute, but. Anyways, what do you all want to talk about? If y'all watch this video and you just want me to talk about a subject or anything, you can do that. I'm more than welcome, or you're more than welcome to do that. I'll talk about pretty much anything because the gameplay is not. I mean, Pokemon's really not exciting for the most part. It's fun, not to take anything away from it for fun factor, but it's not like you're watching me shoot 100 people in a domination, so it's not as action packed, obviously. But yeah, if you want anything talked about, just ask me, or if you have any questions, just put them in the comments or message me, and I'll either reply or directly talk about it in a video. But yep, showing you the Phanpy's, all his stats and stuff. He only has Tackle until he doesn't even get anything good. I think he gets Defense Curl next, and that's about it. I think he gets Rollout and like 10 levels, so it's gonna be slow going with that Phanpy, but hopefully I can keep him alive until I get Dig, and I don't have to worry about him dying, because he's pretty defensive. So is Squirtle. It's kind of cool because in a Nuzlocke, I feel like you want bulkier Pokemon because you don't want them to die. That's the main attraction to doing a Nuzlocke, is not letting your Pokemon die. So I will be not letting them die as much as possible. I'm trying not to use too many potions, just because that does make it really easy. I use a couple berries later on, but that's about it. And find this bug catcher Rick. He's a jerk. He doesn't even use Pokeballs. That's how badass he is. He just uses that net. He catches his level 4 ultimate Wormpool of Doom that string shots me. And we got Pussy Bruiser out on the field, trying to level him up while on screen, and then I'll do it a little bit off screen. I'll probably have them at around 10 or 11 before the first gym, just because I don't want to, I don't want to die. And I don't want you guys to have to watch everything, but I'll probably leave in all the the trainers and the gym leaders. Obviously, I'll probably put something extra for the gym leaders, just so we're at the gym leader. So, basically, Ruby was one of those games. I mean, I played Red and Blue. Obviously, that's kind of the start. And then Silver, which I think Silver is probably my favorite. I love Soul Silver. I love that they redid it, and it's beautiful. I don't know if they're going to do a Ruby remake anytime soon. I haven't seen anything about it. But I'll probably play it then, because I think it would just be better. I never really got into it when it first came around. It was just not, I don't know. It's kind of weird, because I didn't have a Game Boy Advance, probably. Wasn't the most well-off child on video games, except for in the Super Nintendo era. I had a lot of Super Nintendo games, which I'll probably be bringing some Let's Plays on that, or my reviews, like probably a 15-minute review on my top picks for SNES games. Most of them are RPGs, because that was kind of the pinnacle of RPGs to me. Nowadays, everything's either action RPG or adventure RPG, so like Skyrim or Zelda, which Zelda was obviously on that console. Link to the Past is amazing. I can play A Link to the Past more than I can play Ocarina of Time. Not that saying it's a better game, but it definitely has a spot in my heart more than Ocarina of Time. Although Ocarina of Time, I can remember pretty much playing that and having my dad play that also, which was pretty cool. My dad played a lot of video games back in the day, probably more than me as a kid. He beat Super Metroid in one sitting, which is 2 days. He sat there and played it for 2 days straight. Same thing with A Link to the Past. I think he beat it in 3 days. He literally didn't go to work. I don't know if he showered. I was pretty young back then, but I don't think he showered. I think he only got up to go to the bathroom and eat, which is manly as fuck. So, my entire family kind of plays video games. My immediate family, as far as guys, because it is just fun to do. I don't know why people have such a stigma against it, like it's a bad thing to do with your time. I mean, there's worse hobbies. I could be drinking all the time. I'd rather be playing video games. So, I guess drinking is a hobby when you get to the extent that I'm thinking of. So, basically that's it. A lot of video. I'm kind of stumped right now. I'll just talk about Squirtle, and it's kind of a place in my heart, because I used him over Charizard most of the time in Red and Blue, because this was pretty much my team. It was Squirtle or Blastoise, then Zapdos and Articuno. I always use them because they destroy the Elite Four by themselves pretty much. Then it would be either Mr. Mime or Kadabra, Haunter, which is kind of redundant because he can only learn like Psychic back then, but He was amazing. So I used him, and then sometimes Snorlax, usually Snorlax, because he was just, I don't know, there was just something about him. He was awesome. Here I almost die, and yeah, good thing I had that berry. That'd have been a really quick Pokemon death on that one. But yeah, that team seemed to work out well, and then obviously Mewtwo I would use after I got him, because I was a kid back then. I kind of don't like using legendaries in the game because it makes it a lot easier, even though Zapdos and Articuno are. They really don't have coverage. They're just electric and ice, and that's all they can do. Zapdos can kind of use, I mean, he has Drill Peck, but Articuno only got Fly, so. Which, her alone, or him alone, it alone, destroyed Bruno really bad. You just fly on Machamp, Hitmonchan, and Hitmonlee, and then Ice Beam both Onixes, and kind of destroyed them and made it pretty easy. Then Lorelei got destroyed by Zapdos completely, except for Jinx, which you could use pretty much anybody to destroy. But other than that, just me playing a couple of trainers this video, just leveling up a couple times. I kind of want to use Phanpy a lot just to get him that next move, Rollout. But Rollout's kind of scary in a Nuzlocke because I can't choose to use items, I don't think. And I can't switch them out, so if the going gets rough and I get like a random crit hit on myself, he could be dead, so I gotta be careful about that. But I think if I use Defense Curl and then use Rollout, it doubles the power. So I might use that combo and just hope for the best, because it's gonna be dangerous. Once I get Dig, it'll be a little less scary, because I won't have to worry about the not being able to control him, except for the one turn, but he won't be able to get hit anyway. So yeah, this is me going in to talk to the pops, and pretty much tells me I suck at Pokemon already, and I should quit, and I should cry a lot. And then this guy comes in, I think Wally, I think his name's Wally. He needs help catching a Pokemon, which I say I'll help, I guess. I didn't really choose to do that. Fuck this guy. I'm a Pokemon trainer. I don't want to help anybody out. So, pretty much, you gotta help him out. Go help him catch, I think, a Ralts? I think it's a Ralts. Something to that effect. And, sucks because I love that Pokemon in this game. It turns into Gardevoir and Gallade in later games, but I love that Pokemon. It has such a high special attack and special defense. It's ridiculous. Yep, it's a Ralts, a male Ralts. Freaking Wally's got that sick ass hair, dude. I'm a little jealous. I like how my dad just carries around a level 7 Zigzagoon for absolutely no goddamn reason. I wish he used it when you face him later. Just destroy his level 7 Zigzagoon. Just be over. I don't know what gym leader is. He's either 4 or 5. So you come back later on and fight him, which is kind of cool. Actually, I like that storyline. In the new ones, like Black and White 2, they put too much storyline. I know that sounds maybe nitpicky, but I don't like. I like Pokemon just being Pokemon, not this huge RPG, fantasy RPG like a Final Fantasy. Like it's not. It was never built to be that, so I don't understand why they're trying to do that. But whatevs. I mean, more power to them. They have more money than I do, so they can do whatever the hell they want. So the video is coming to a close in about a minute. So basically, I want to talk to you about. I'll be doing a couple more COD commentaries. I got to get a couple gameplays. I've been raging really hard lately. That my connection's just been awful. But I want to get those out just so I have a couple to do. And I have my Phanpy. I gotta level up. I'm gonna level him up about 12. So be ready for that. I think both of them will be around 12 when I get done. Just so they're high enough level where you guys don't have to watch me struggle through battles. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed. I know it was a long one. Have a nice day.